Meanwhile, Azerbaijani President Ilham Aliyev has condemned Biden's statement. That was during a phone call with Turkish President Recep Tayyip Erdogan. Aliyev also expressed support for Turkey, noting that Biden's decision is wrong and called it a historical mistake. Our editor-at-large, Yusuf Aram, has more on Turkey's response to Biden's statement.
The reactions coming out of Turkey, first from the presidential communications director, he categorically rejects Biden's use of the term genocide. And then when we look at the Turkish foreign ministry, also Mevlut Çavuşoğlu, the foreign minister, saying that the U.S. is not in position to teach us about our history. And also Turkish foreign ministry is pointing the finger at the U.S., saying they should look at their own history as well. And when we look at U.S. history, whether it be the Philippine-American War, a war where hundreds of thousands of Filipinos were killed, also World War II, the United States being the only country in the world to deploy the atomic bomb, deploying it twice against the Japanese, leading to many horrific deaths. The Vietnam War, many civilians killed. Again, Iraqi war, again, many civilians killed. The use of prisons like Abu Ghraib and just the torture of Iraqi citizens. And when we hear the word genocide, of course, the genocide against the Native Americans, probably the largest, the greatest genocide ever committed against a group, probably 15 to 20 million Native Americans just slaughtered, systematically targeted by European settlers and the predecessors of today's American state. Now, when we put all that aside and we look at how it's going to impact the relationship bilaterally, we do know that Turkish President Recep Tayyip Erdogan spoke with his American counterpart yesterday, and most likely Biden did tell Erdogan that to prepare himself for the use of the term genocide in Biden's statement today. And even though having that knowledge, both sides agreed to have a meeting on the sidelines of a NATO summit that's going to be held in June in Brussels. So while the Turkish side is outraged by the use of the term genocide, it seems that this flashpoint is manageable and that both leaders will be meeting in June, trying to manage the disagreements as per the Turkish and White House readouts from the phone call yesterday, and look for new areas to expand this relationship. So hopefully this cloud right now over the Turkish-U.S. relationship will dissipate by June, and maybe we might actually see some steps forward towards a positive agenda.
Earlier